Hello and welcome. You're watching Commodity Champions and I'm Manisha Gupta. Well, 2025 was a great year for the lab-grown diamond segment. 2026 has begun on a positive note. The Bureau of Indian Standards has notified new standards that align with global practices, laying down comprehensive technology and disclosure requirements for natural and lab-grown diamonds. Under the new standard, India is officially adopting the term laboratory-grown diamond and laboratory-created diamond while disallowing misleading or outdated descriptions such as fake or artificial. The move is expected to boost consumer confidence, enhance credibility and ensure transparency at the point of sale. The standard also clarifies that the term diamond refers only to natural diamonds, while laboratory-grown diamonds must be clearly disclosed. Let's look at what the lab-grown diamonds compared with the natural diamonds in India. 1 carat of natural diamond is priced anywhere between 70,000 to 5 lakh rupees, while a 1 carat lab-grown diamond typically ranges from 20 to 80,000 rupees. This significant price advantage continues to drive wider adoption, especially among younger buyers. The lab-grown market in India stood at $450 million in 23-24 and is expected to grow to $1.2 billion by the time it's 2030. Highlight the long-term potential, and of course, global lab-grown diamonds accounted for just about 5% of the markets in 2018, but the figure climbed to 20% in 2024. What is driving this change and how will this segment fare in 2026? For that conversation, we are now joined by Pooja Sheth. She is founder and MD Limelight Diamonds, and Nirav Bhansali is CEO of Prism Jewellery. Thank you so much for joining in and a very happy 2026 to both of you. Nirav, hi, let me start with you first. And this is a segment that has continued to grow and grow quite strongly at that, so much so that almost everybody started talking about lab-grown diamonds in 2025. What is your sense? What are the kind of numbers that you would want to share with the viewers?
So, Manisha, Happy New Year to you too, and thank you for having me over here. Like you mentioned earlier, lab-grown diamond is really making waves all over the world, and in India also it has caught on really well. A lot of new players are jumping into it, and not only new players, but incumbent players like Tanishq has also just opened their new brand store Beyond. So I think there's a great opportunity in this space for consumers as well as the manufacturers and the industry as such.
If you look at the numbers, Nirav, for the longest time we've been saying on how when it comes to natural diamonds, it's just about 11% of a penetration. When it comes to lab-grown diamonds, what is the kind of penetration that India has seen and what is the number that the world is working with?
So we have just started in India in this space. It's a very new space, and you can say just in the last 1.5 years, we are seeing a lot of traction in this space. But if we go by the numbers that we have been seeing in America, in terms of like natural diamonds and lab-grown diamonds are almost at par in America. And whatever happens in America, India, I think, follows it in a few years' time. So we can expect a lot of growth in terms of volume. Value, the prices being lower, I think it will still be a long way away where it can catch up in value. But in volumes, definitely we can see it reaching almost like 50% of the volume that we are doing currently in India in the next 5 years' time. In terms of number of stores, if you ask me, just a guesstimate that there could be anywhere between 500 to 1,000 new stores coming up in India in next 5 years' time.
500 to 1,000 new lab-grown diamond stores in India in next 5 years. Pooja, hi, I do understand when I look at your numbers as well. You kind of doubled your store numbers in a matter of a year or two. How has 2025 been for you? How many stores old are you and what are the plans going forward?
Firstly, hi Manisha, wish you and everyone a very happy new year. And yes, I think 2025 has been rocking and shining for the lab-grown diamond sector and for us here at Limelight. We were at 29 stores at the end of FY24 and we are currently at 55 plus stores operational. I think the consumer sentiment in India has rapidly changed and the acceptance for lab-grown diamonds has significantly gone up and we are seeing the awareness and the acceptance not just in tier 1 or metro cities but also tier 2 and tier 3 cities catch up. There's a huge amount of diamond aspiration that still remains unfulfilled in India, and I think lab-grown diamond sector is going to kill it and nail it in times to come.
All right. Nirav, what would you say works for the lab-grown as an industry? Is it affordability or is it sustainability?
I think it's a mix of both. See, most of the women aspire a diamond, but it's an expensive thing. Not everybody can afford it. But in India, with this lab grown space, I think that affordability can be extended to a very large audience. Like Pooja said, at tier 2, tier 3, they really aspire a diamond, and this category will fulfill those needs over there. And even the sustainability part is catching on very well with the younger audience. Today, they are all wanting to know what is the source of the supply, from where it's coming. So sustainability as well as affordability, they both are playing in favor of lab-grown diamond space. Having said that, in India, the natural diamond space is also doing extremely well. Jewelry per se is doing well. So I think there is a very, very good opportunity for both the lab-grown and natural to grow. But in terms of percentage growth, lab-grown is really going to kill it and nail it, like Pooja said.
All right. Love the usage of coin words there. Pooja, when we look at the overall markets there, well, yes, we have seen a lot of growth coming into the markets therein. When it comes to designs or caratages or price point, how are you looking at now 2026, and what is your mantra going to be going forward? As Nirav said earlier itself, that now you have Tanishq inside as well. Earlier we were talking about smaller companies, corporates perhaps getting into it as well. Absolutely, clearly now nobody wants to lose this market share.
Yeah, so I think, just seeing our experience over the last few years, what we've realized is that consumers are looking at lab grown diamonds, as an alternative, especially for, wedding related jewelry, bridal jewelry, occasion wear, engagement rings is, of course, a very large section for us. And the basic mantra for every consumer is that we don't want jewelry that sits in the lockers. We want to wear jewelry. It is for utility and the ability to make differentiated designs, to change differentiated designs, to transact on lab grown diamonds is becoming a far easier option for consumers, and that's what we are seeing as a big pickup. I mean, we are seeing consumers say that I want to wear jewelry on someone's 75th birthday party, I want to wear it on someone's 25th anniversary, I want for Karwa Chauth, I want for Diwali parties, I want new jewelry every single time I'm going out for any occasion. And to be able to do that with the natural diamond segment is, of course, extremely, hefty on the pockets, whereas lab grown diamond enables you to get amazing necklace sets within 4 to 5 lakhs, which becomes extremely doable and exchangeable over time.
Oh, absolutely does that. Nirav, how would you look at it's the certification part of it as well? You have natural diamonds, you have lab-grown diamonds, you have fakes as well, which do not cost anything at all. And then comes in the certification part of it. How aware and how would you say that the markets have evolved in sense of understanding that?
So what we have noticed is that the market is really very much aware of this category and the differentiation. Earlier, we didn't know whether India is ready for it, but today, after our experience in this space in the last 1.5 to 2 years, we are seeing consumers who are very much aware of it, and they really want to buy a lot of jewelry, a lot of diamonds, and they don't mind buying these lab-grown diamonds. Before 2 years, it was a taboo word. People were not sure, fake, this, that. But now with clear distinction coming in, even the BIS standards coming in, even established players like Tanishq coming in, this category is now developing into another parallel category and a way of a different type of jewelry in this space, which is also available to consumers, and consumers are willing to buy it. There is no stopping or there is no hesitation in this space. What used to be 2 years back, I would still say it's in its infancy. It has many years to go, but the pickup and the growth in this space is very, very fast. So I think in the next 2 to 3 years, we'll see a lot more people very comfortably buying this jewelry, and also with the price affordability, the design that we can create in this space is much more easier because we can really experiment with different designs. And there are a lot of use cases for this category. Like you want to go for destination wedding and you want to take very expensive jewelry. You can take this jewelry. Or somebody is having 4, 5, 6 solitaires and now they want to experiment with a different shape, a different size, maybe a pink diamond that is available over here. Or maybe they want to buy engagement ring and they couldn't afford a 2-carat engagement ring earlier, but now they can, instead of that, they can give a 4-carat engagement ring.
Oh, yes.
So there are a lot of use cases in this thing. So market is evolving, customers are finding their space. There's going to be a lot of ifs, buts, and which category, which color, which caratage, which material. But all in all, said and done, it is a different category that is worth of exploration by the consumers, and there is a big opportunity for businesses also in this space as much as in the natural. This category also is a very important category.
Oh yes, earlier it was about once in a lifetime or important milestone is when people bought jewelry or diamonds, but now it's a lot more occasions, and it's basically buying it for self-purchase, which really seems to be picking up right now. There's one thing that I want to ask you, both of you actually, and Pooja, you go first. With so many more players coming into this market with more designs and more push and more campaigns and marketing, how would you look at 2026? What are your plans for this year now?
Sure. So I think we have had a great start to the year. We have recently announced, our fundraise. We have also announced a strategic vertical integration that, again, differentiates Limelight from the rest of the competitors. We are now going to be an entire rocks to retail story. So right from growing the diamonds to sort of, studying it in jewelry and retailing it from Limelight stores is going to be the next phase of Limelight in this year and going forward. And we are aiming at 100 stores in 2026, and we have a clear target of 200 stores by 2027. I think the fact that incumbents have also entered the market, perhaps it was inevitable for them to enter, but great timing. It has already sort of legitimized the category in many ways. It's given a lot more confidence to the sector, to consumers, and I think it's only going to sort of shape up bigger and brighter from here. And Limelight is poised to sort of take the biggest advantage of it, given our wide scale presence already in India across 45 cities.
Nirav, what is your sense? Because there are various reports that do suggest that the lab-grown market in 2018 was 5%. 2024, it's at 20%, and it's growing at a much larger space right now. How are you looking at this growth continuing one, and what are your plans now for 2026?
So definitely we are also bullish on this space, and we are looking at this space, and it's going to grow, continue to grow the way it has been growing, and even maybe faster than that. Coming to our business, we are into both the spaces. We are into natural as well as into lab grown, and we are very, very bullish on both the spaces. We are expanding in our B2B business, the Prism Enterprises business that we are supplying to all these Indian retail space, because those Indian retailers in the natural space are also expanding very, very rapidly, and there is a great traction in that space. So we are also putting up new manufacturing units and looking to expand our natural business. And coming to our lab-grown retail space, Firefly, there also we are very aggressively expanding, though we are not as big as Pooja's plans, but we are looking to end this current year at 50 stores and next year 100.
Nirav, you deal into both. How difficult was it to come from naturals and foray into lab grown?
It became very easy for me because I am still a naturals person. So I look after the natural vertical. And while my son, Adit and Ayush, they came fresh into this business, and they were very convinced on this product. And they think that with their generation and with the ethics part and the affordability, they really don't believe that natural is going to do as well as the lab grown space. And they are extremely bullish on that space. So both of them are very aggressively looking at that space. So for us, it is a very clear distinction. We just have lunches together where we just discuss what each of us do. They are growing on their path. So whatever numbers I have given are the numbers that they are really putting into it. But what I am seeing is that both the businesses have great potential, but lab grown is really going to be the story for the future for the next few years in India.
Pooja, how would you look at Mr. Bhansali as a competition?
No, absolutely. I think competition today is the best thing the category can have. It just enables the market to grow and become bigger. And, of course, we've all seen Firefly, catch up in the last few months. And I think Titan coming in with Beyond is now going to be the biggest game changer for us. And it's very, very exciting to see so many brands come up in the category. It enables a huge amount of customer awareness and education, which is still required. Like Nirav sir also said that we're still at a very nascent stage in India in terms of the market understanding and penetration. And the more people talk about lab-grown diamonds, the more people educate about lab-grown diamonds, the bigger the market it'll be. And we'll all have a huge pie to share from.
Oh, absolutely. If you look at the numbers, the last year the number was $25 billion. This year is rather 2024 was $25 billion. 25 was $30 billion, with an expectation that 2032 can take the lab-grown market to $75 to $100 billion as well. So clearly strong growth there and a lot of people coming in as well. So this is all the best to Firefly and Limelight for 2026, hoping that you will achieve all those numbers that you've been talking about. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.